Planning a family trip to a place as incredible as Kashmir, well, it can feel like a ton of work. So, what we're going to do right now is build the ultimate guide for a completely stress-free, unforgettable family vacation. We all have that dream, right? You want to create those amazing, lifelong memories with your family, but you kind of want to skip the giant headache of juggling a million different bookings and plans. And that's exactly the problem we're going to solve. And when you hear a phrase like Alpine Wonderland to describe Kashmir, that just paints the perfect picture, doesn't it? Think of it as a real escape from the everyday grind, a place that feels, almost magical. And that's exactly what you want for a family trip. And that quote, it just nails it. A trip here isn't just about one thing. It's the whole package, the massive snow-capped mountains, those calm, beautiful lakes, and the super green valleys. There's really something for everyone in the family to just be amazed by.
Okay, so how do we make this happen without all that typical travel stress? Well, the secret really is going for an all-inclusive experience, one that takes care of all the boring logistics so you can actually focus on making memories.
So what does all-inclusive really mean in this case? Basically, it means all the big stuff is already handled for you. Think about it. You're picked up right from the airport. You get that one-of-a-kind houseboat stay. You've got your own private car for sightseeing. It even covers the little things you don't want to worry about, like driver fees, parking, and taxes.
And that right there, that's the feeling we're after. Just relief. You're not haggling with drivers over fares. You're not desperately looking for a place to eat with hungry kids in tow. It's about letting go and actually being on vacation, not just managing one.
And then there's this, the thing that makes this whole dream trip feel suddenly so much more possible, up to a whopping 40% off. That's a huge deal. That puts a really incredible family vacation easily within reach. And this is all about making you feel completely secure about your choice. Look, this isn't some rigid one-size-fits-all deal. You get the best price, guaranteed. You can actually tailor the holiday to what your family wants. You get a real person to talk to. And there's flexibility in booking. For any family, having that kind of control is, well, everything. All right, so we know what's in the box, so to speak. Now it's time to choose your adventure. And the first big choice for your family is a pretty simple one. How long do you want to go for? Okay, this chart really lays it out nicely based on your family's vibe. So if you're just looking for a quick long weekend getaway, that 4-day tour is perfect. Got kids who just love to explore and see new things? The 6-day Hidden Valleys trip sounds amazing. Or maybe you just want to take it easy, really unwind and not feel rushed, while the 8-day leisure tour is designed for exactly that. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. Once you've figured out how long you're going, what are you actually going to see and do? Let's take a look at the places that make Kashmir so incredible. So yeah, you're going to hit all the big names, of course, Srinagar and its famous lakes, the huge green meadows of Gulmarg, the beautiful river valleys in Pahalgam. But here's what I think is really cool. You also get to explore these quieter, hidden gems. Places like Yusmarg and Doodhpathri, which actually means the Valley of Milk. These are the spots where your family can find a totally different, more peaceful side of Kashmir. You're going to see Shikara ride on pretty much every package, and trust me, there's a very good reason for that. This isn't just any old boat ride, it's the classic Kashmir experience. Just picture it, your whole family just gliding across the calm waters of Dal Lake on one of these cool, colorful wooden boats with massive mountains all around you. That's a memory you'll be talking about for years. All right, so we've talked about why you should go and what you'll see. Now let's wrap up with the how. How do you get from here, right now, to actually booking this family adventure? And the best part? It is so much easier than you probably think. The whole booking process is designed to be super simple and personal. It all starts with a simple inquiry. But the really important part is that second step. You actually talk to a person, a real travel consultant. So you're not just clicking boxes on a website. You're having a conversation to build the perfect trip for your family. Once it feels just right, you book it. It's that easy. And would you look at that starting price? When you put that together with the up to 40% discount we saw earlier, it just makes it so clear that this kind of incredible family adventure is absolutely within reach. So at the end of the day, it really all boils down to this one simple question. Because this isn't just about planning a trip, right? It's about creating those stories and inside jokes and memories that your family will share forever. What will yours be?